more about friends. Country been down so long, it's a must I win. Hold my place like cast iron, won't break, won't bend. Stuck them racks in a all black Camudo bag. Louis V, Drake, Dover starch, Bowman pants. Used to rock them camo.
Welcome to episode 24 of the First Rounders. Kobe, Warren, Kenobi. This your boy, B. Willingham.
Yeah.
A.K.A. Kenny West. Yes.
What it do, yo? What it do, yo? King Leon here, a.k.a. Ronaldo Leon. Welcome back, y'all.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Young Clifton, a.k.a. The Real Reggie, a.k.a. Ultron Prime.
Ooh, Ultron Prime. Okay then, Ray. Yes. Okay then. Yes.
You did a bad thing today, Roy, too, boy. No spoilers,
man, what?
Spoilers. No spoilers, but he did a bad thing and what up today?
Y'all wow. Be like the
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Specialist Rivers, a.k.a. the guy that told Urban Meyer to go to the bar. What's going on?
Oh, gosh. Hey,
That's a tease, guys. That's a tease for much later.
Yep. Yes. Gonna be like the episode on family on the Cleveland show. Been out the game for 7 days now, and Lil Wayne has already dropped 30 mixtape already.
Yes.
Yes. How y'all?
Quick 30.
Quick 30. How y'all boys feeling today, man?
Man, it's great. It's great to be on this side of the be on this side of the ground, brother. So
Yes.
It's a good week so far, man. Can't complain. Can't complain at all.
So far, so good.
Yes. Blessed and highly favored, man.
Yes.
Another great episode, man. Another special episode. Another Kobe episode.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to say I'm reporting live from Colorado. Let's go.
Yes.
Oof, boy.
It's that time again.
really
MLB playoffs time, man. So.
Oh yes, you already know me. Y'all thought we were going to open up with another, with our college football thing. But we are a sports podcast.
Yes.
Ambassadors here, man, and we already know that when it comes to postseason sports, y'all know we got y'all out here. I know we got y'all. So we're gonna show love to the MLB first, man. So, last night was the very first night of the playoffs, man. We had the Yankees and the Red Sox classic rivalry in the wild card. The Bo Sox got that dub, so they will be moving on in the playoffs.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I was
playing them Rays.
Yeah. I actually had them boys. I actually had the Yankees winning, but I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So, but yeah. And right now, I'm
looking at stuff, man.
Checking out the Cardinals and Dodgers game, and the Cardinals are winning 1-0, but it really should be 0-0 because they had like a little it was like a wild pitch, and the dude scores. I mean,
that's what happens sometimes.
Plus, it's still early, man. But of course, unfortunately, we all know that the Cardinals, indulge in Mephisto magic. So
yeah. Hey Reggie, they got that E, son. Got that E up there. Yeah, buddy. Fucking around and got that E.
Yes.
Pretty much, man. That's exactly what just happened with that, man. But yeah, this is even though it's early, I'm just getting right to it, man. Just because we got a jam-packed show. Just go straight to the case, man. I still got the Dodgers winning this wild card. They're probably still the overall favorite in my book because again, there's just too much talent. They're still too deep in some of the spots where you need to be deep and talented at in order to win championships. It's that simple.
I agree, man. That's what I actually had too. I actually had the Dodgers over the Cardinals. So, I mean, they won like 17, 18 games straight. That's impressive. I mean, but
yeah. But the thing is, though, they had to do that just in order to get the wild card, though.
Oh,
that's the crazy thing about it, man. They've been a mediocre team all year before they started making some blood sacrifices, and now here they are again.
That's that Abraham and Isaac blood sacrifice.
Well,
put your son up.
See, y'all. We also reference the Bible too, guys. So look, we do it all.
Amen.
We do it all.
Throwing F-bombs later though.
Yes. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. So yes, man. But yeah, like I said, one wild card settled. Like I said, I definitely got the Dodgers at this one. I'm really interested to actually see what the White Sox do because that's a nasty bullpen that they got, man. I expect them. I actually expect them to beat the Astros in their series.
I'm glad you said that because I feel like the Astros are gonna cheat their way to win against the White Sox. They're gonna use some of Eddie Guerrero's methods, lie, cheat, and steal.
Well, I definitely can't put that past them.
So I'm just saying.
Wow.
So
Ooh.
That's hurtful, bro.
Ooh. I'm excited for it all in all for the playoffs too, man. Because this is it's playoffs in a after setting of the pandemic type of deal. Like, you know, even though MLB did sort of the audience type of view for the World Series last year, kind of sort of, but at this time it's like back into almost a normal type of mode going into like the playoff now. So it should be interesting just to have, you know, all the games rolling, man, and definitely pulling from the Braves to get over Milwaukee, which I feel like is gonna happen.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know.
That ain't gonna, you know, that ain't gonna be no thing right there.
Y'all pulling for an Atlanta team to beat a Milwaukee team.
Again, you got that right.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how that works, right?
It's crazy. It's crazy, yo.
It's dope to have that. So
maybe we should have played like the Yankees,
Milwaukee.
Should have played like
no, God. Look at it like this. Look at it like this, T. This is a chance for the Braves to actually get revenge for the one other team in Atlanta that actually wants to play professional sports. Just look at it like that.
Exactly.
Yes.
There are two teams in the A that want to play professional sports in the year of our Lord 2021. The Atlanta Braves and the Hawks.
Yes. And we'll get with the Hawks later on too.
Yeah, and most definitely the Braves, because again, I was really one of those folks like, dang, the Braves might not be doing nothing this year as soon as Acuna got hurt.
And you know what I said too, man, early, I forgot which episode it was, but I said, man, it's gonna take a Braves a miracle for them to win, to make the playoffs, or even make the win the NL East. And look what they did.
They did that incredibly. Like it makes no sense how that works.
Guys, we were talking about them actually being sellers at the trade deadline. Man, I still remember that conversation. It was
we mentioned everything that we needed that felt like the Braves needed at that time. And looking like they didn't need pretty much anything.
Yeah, like I said, they can lose against the Brewers, but I want them to beat the Brewers. But I mean, either I think they exceeded my expectations for how the rest of the season, how they handled the rest of the season without Acuna. So I think they actually did good.
Hold on. Look at this, guys. No Acuna, and you had one of your biggest bats was out for most of the year, even though it was his own dumbass doing, but he was out for most of the year.
Right.
I said, doggone Mike Soroka got hurt early on in the year as well. So
I forgot about him. He re-injured his
he re-injured. He re-injured himself. So he's been out for most of the year. So some of your three biggest contributors that you expected for this season in order to win the NL East, they were all gone. But again, man, just a big shout out to Alex Anthopoulos, man. He's got to be in the running for executive of the year when the season's over.
Man. He's got to.
And he said that and like Ronaldo, you said it perfectly last podcast, man. He's basically, it's basically, beanball 2021 or Moneyball rather.
Yeah, Moneyball on that thing, man. Because they really making it, they're making the analysis happen, and they're just working it out. They're just going against the grain on every move. Like, all right, we're gonna make this happen. We got our pitchers set. We still got hitters. We still gonna be able to have a defense where we can keep the boys off the field, whatever, blah blah blah. They can shut people out, and then they was proving it with that last game of the games. It was playing well. They didn't do too good against the Giants. They got them. They whooped them a little bit. And then they went against the Dodgers. They played fair to them, and then the Yankees. So they went through a gamut of would-be's. So they what could be happening in the future of the playoffs, and then boom, they're settled in. They're ready to lock and load. So I'm definitely waiting to see them do something past Milwaukee. I would love to get a win off of Milwaukee because of the whole, Milwaukee Atlanta thing going on. I want to go ahead and end that beef now and get that dub back, and then go from there, man. And then, like you said, Brandon, like I'm just proud of where they at so far, man. Like making it this far is an accomplishment for sure.
Most definitely, man. But
hell yeah, you got to be proud of them because again, they had their bigged contributors when Ronald Acuna, when he tore his ACL, you could have heard all of Atlanta. All of Atlanta was exhaling at the same time, man. That was like a collective boohoo crying that we haven't seen since the end of Avengers Endgame. So that hurt, folks.
Oh yeah,
that hurt.
And that was hurt. That was cold. And that was cold.
Yep, and we were like, well, it was fun while it lasted. So
exactly.
2022 is not too far. It's not too far around the corner, man. But listen, man. Again, you bring in Jorge Soler from Kansas City, who was basically, he was swinging the bat. He was a contacting. You get him in Atlanta, he's contacting everything. So you hit on him.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jock Peterson, who was previously a champion with the Los Angeles Dodgers. You got him, so you got a championship pedigree. Yeah, but you got a championship, pedigree and bring him on to the fold. You bring in, Richard Rodriguez from the Pirates, another good, reliever back when we needed relieving help after that trade deadline, guys. We needed relieving help. And again, in pure AA style, he brings in a reliever literally at the last moment, the last hour of the trade deadline. So, hey man, Magic, work that magic, man.
Yes,
AA work that magic, to get it to where we're at, man. And even if we don't, beat the Brewers, which I am picking them to win, by the way, because that's just how I am. But still, even if we don't, man, it's still.
I'm picking the Braves to win. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, man. But definitely a big shout out to the Braves, man. They still, they again. This is why you play the game. This is why you play the game, folks.
Yeah.
And they showed it.
Yes, indeed. Well, I know we got the other ALDS, the Rays against the Red Sox. I actually got Tampa Bay winning that game.
I do too. I got them winning that series also.
Yeah.
Go Rachel.
Yeah. And for the Dodgers and I got the Dodgers. Hopefully they should win this game. I got them over the San Francisco Giants.
San Francisco.
Yes. And before we go to the next subject, I just want to let y'all know that the bases are loaded and the Dodgers are at bat. So I think that
Skank me now.
And the Dodgers are down 1-0. So
Yes.
they got old ass Adam Rainwater out there pitching. So, but
yes.
Yeah.
Adam Rainwater's still been. I will give it to him, man. He's actually been pretty. He's actually still, so he still got a little bit in the tank, man. I gotta give that to him, man. But still, other than that, man, forget the Cardinals organization, man. Y'all know why.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, indeed.
Like I said, hold on, man. Like I said, skip the Cardinals and skip Mike Fortunevich, man. And that's what I gotta say about that, guys. That's what I'm just gonna say about that.
Well,
that guy. All right, next subject. Our week 5 on college football highlights, man. I know one thing stunned me. Alabama and UGA definitely they won convincingly. UGA was definitely very impressive. They shut out Arkansas, and there was an 8 seed. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Definitely wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, hey guys, there's one thing that I definitely learned, in week 5 of the college football, week 5 of this good old college football is the fact that there's levels of this, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's levels of this, man. Ain't no other way around it.
Most
Let me get something straight.
definitely.
Arkansas and Ole Miss aren't bad teams. All because again, even if both of them were ranked, like 3-4, is your team automatically bad all because you lose to the elite of college football? Does that really make your team bad?
What's that now?
I said, does it make your team a bad team if you lose to the elite of the elite?
No, if you lose to Vanderbilt like that, now that makes you trash.
Yes, exactly.
So,
Yeah,
I mean-
if you do something about Vanderbilt, you need to just scrap your entire program. Just give up D1,
Yeah.
Football. Go to intramurals, brother. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
If you lose Vanderbilt like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It works both ways to the pendulum, right? You know, my biggest thing out of the whole week is that, and I was talking to my homeboys about this over the weekend. Like basically, UGA has to beat Alabama in order to claim the crown. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, this is UGA's year. This is UGA's year. So I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what you got to do is beat Alabama.
I think it should be. I think it is. I mean, coming from like I said, UGA, it is. I mean, they can take care of.
But here's the thing, guys. UJ not only has to beat Bama, I honestly believe they have to beat them twice. I really think now, man. Even like I said, even though I hate to play into the narrative about two SEC teams at all times are better than the field of college football. But again, this year it's pretty clear about who the top echelon is.
Yeah.
Again, it just can't be ignored that, again, it's levels, guys. These have been the two best recruiting schools in the past 5 years. You don't believe me? Go look at the recruiting rankings.
And their prime times are hitting right now. Boom.
Exactly. Yes, Ronaldo. You see it, brother.
They're forming. They're forming at the right time. So you're about to see a birth of like some incredible ass football players playing on their elite ass team.
Yeah. Now let me ask y'all. This. Let's say this report night is gonna be Georgia against Alabama in the SEC championship. Alabama beats Georgia, but Georgia still makes it to the which they probably will. They'll make it to the playoffs. Y'all think that Georgia will probably if they play each other again for the championship game, think Georgia will beat them? Will split the series? Like, you think Georgia will beat them in the championship game? I'm just throwing it out there.
It really depends on how the first game goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the first game was like a close one, and Georgia, like let it slip,
or it could be or it could be just a blowout.
Nah, yeah, and there you go. Like if it was so like I said, it was a close game, then I might get the edge to Georgia going back open and starting again. But if it's a blowout by Alabama, then you're gonna go ahead and count that as a
like
loss
I said,
too.
I don't know. I say if they get blown out the first game, and you know how Georgia, they already talking about how they take pride of their defense right now. If they get blown out and then they play each other, in the next game, I think their defense will be right then. So I mean,
Here's the thing. I said it depends on the adjustments. The adjustments always have to be made after each game, no matter if you win or lose, because Bama probably won't come at you with the same game plan if you do beat them. But I think it's still going to come down to, can Georgia get their offensive skill players back healthy? That's the main thing that I'm really waiting for. And that's what I think the really scary thing about all of this is the fact that we still haven't seen peak Georgia yet.
Yeah. It's
crazy. We haven't seen peak Georgia yet. Now, can they, even when they get their folks back, can they be peak Georgia? We just have to see.
It's possible. It's very possible with the swag they're on right now and the hype that's being built around the area too. Like the people are like cheering them on, and the fan base is kind of giving that energy back to them a little bit more. It could be, it's possible for them for real. It's looking like these two are the juggernauts that are going against each other. It's just the inevitable win kind of thing. Because until then, it's always gonna be the talk like, is UGA the best? Can UGA do it? Like, and UGA is gonna be consistently beating these teams with by these points or beating them by defense. But they always gonna have like, can you beat Alabama? So it's the inevitable is like, can you beat Alabama in the end?
Yeah,
it's just the setup.
Yep. They gotta beat the big dog to consider themselves on top. I mean, they're doing great right now. I'm a Florida Gator fan to the heart, to the death, bleed orange and blue, but Georgia Bulldogs are doing very good this year, and No, they keep playing how they playing. Their defense keep playing how they playing. Hey, they gonna be in the championship talk until the playoffs get there. And when the playoffs get there, then they gotta show their ass. But they're doing real good right now. Hats off to good old Uga. And
That
see you
dog
at the end of the month for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they treat Uga like it's like he's a king.
Oh man, they treat that
him.
man.
No,
They
they
treat
don't.
that dog better
Bro, he
than they
get treated
treat
better than
us.
the homeless people in Athens, man. Like, it's
Dog.
crazy.
Oh, well.
He
Well,
do
they
for
put
real.
that man. They put that man on a bag of ice just to let him sit there on the bag of ice. That's like
Must be nice, guys. Must be
Yeah,
Must be
yeah,
nice.
man.
nice out there, man. But I will say this though, guys. Quick thing, man. Quick thing. I will definitely get out the way, man, because I will again. We got on him pretty hard at the beginning of the season because we already said, you know, he had the hottest seat in America. But you know what? I gotta give props where props is due. Scott Frost has Nebraska playing some good football right now.
Yes, and I would talk about them later. But yes, yes.
I think I might know where you're going, man, because I'm thinking the same thing.
Yes,
You know, I'm thinking the same thing. Same thing, Brandon. I'm thinking the same thing, my brother. But man.
I think he should be. He's safe. The way he's playing right now, he's safe right now.
Oh, he definitely put his seat down.
Oh yeah.
You know who's raised that seat up a whole lot more though? Good old Ed Orgeron, boy.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
America's favorite Cajun.
That thing hot like a Cajun too, ain't it?
Oh yes.
And also we talk about Clemson, man. Clemson, they survived, but their top 25 rankings didn't.
Nope. They shouldn't have.
They
shouldn't have. They are not a top 25 team because again, we keep harping on this. I hate, you know, pounding the same points. We told y'all this is a bad offense. And there ain't no other way around it.
Very bad.
Yeah.
Even though they play a little bit better.
They can't hide it. They can't do nothing about it.
No, they can't. That's the thing, Ronaldo. That's what makes it even worse. They really can't do anything about it. And this is one of those things where, again, I don't care how good the coaches are that you have on your sideline. If you can't block and your receivers can't get open, you can't run the ball, guess what? You're not scoring points. Even against bad defenses, you're just, you know, you shit out of luck.
Yes,
ain't no other way around it. Ain't no other way around
it. SOL.
Yeah, very hurtful, man. Some other games that was interesting. Oh yeah, Georgia Tech. Y'all after y'all beat UNC, blow out UNC. Y'all get y'all asses whooped, man. Like
that was crazy.
That was real crazy.
At home,
yeah,
we beat at Bobby Dodd by Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
hold on, y'all. Was Larry Fitzgerald happen to be playing that day, y'all? By any chance?
He might have been, dog. He might have been. I was looking at that score like, wait a minute, this is weird. Okay. Like, whoa, what the hell Pitt's doing? What? Okay.
Was Tyler Palco?
I know there was
the quarterback.
Oh damn.
That was a crazy ass score, man.
It really was.
Must have been. I like, what? Are y'all all right down there, Georgia Tech? Like, you know what I'm saying? The school is straight.
Studying, dog.
They got now midterms probably. I had the midterms the day before.
Must be, man. They must got the midterms. Yep.
Yeah, they
were looking bad.
And I was very shocked.
Yeah.
And dang, Oregon lost to Stanford too.
Oregon don't want
it too. I'm like, wait a minute.
They don't.
Oregon don't want it, and neither does UCLA, man.
No, they got beat too.
Yeah, no.
And A&M definitely don't want it.
Nope.
None of those Pac-12
teams.
None of the Pac-12 teams want it.
But I tell you who does want it though. Cincinnati wants it. I bet you.
Yeah, Cincinnati wants all the smoke.
Cincinnati wants it. Cincinnati said we're gonna break that G5 glass barrier out here.
And apparently Iowa wants all the smoke too.
I believe they do, though. I believe they do.
That's gonna be an interesting one.
Yes,
interesting one in Happy Valley. That's gonna be. Oh yeah. Get ready for that one, guys. But yeah, we'll definitely make that pick later on, man.
Oh yeah, we definitely will. So Yeah. Then we had like another upset. Yeah.
Dude,
And Kentucky.
dude.
Kentucky somehow beat Florida. I still don't know how the hell that happened.
90 passing yards. 90 passing yards.
That's not gonna do it right there.
Oh, bro, that was perfect.
Yeah, I know. Specialist Rivers got something to say about that, man. I know that's got to be hurtful.
Well. You speak right on time there, young B. Willingham. You speak right on time. Because about these young Florida Gators, man. They got quarterback. They got 2 quarterbacks. They got a nice little offensive line. But like every team that plays in the good old SEC, when it comes time for conference play, that's when you gonna find out who you got. That is when you're going to find out who you got. Out of conference, it's almost no comparison to in-conference play. Everybody got people stacked up behind their superstars. So just like Alabama, they always got people feeding into Alabama. One of my friends from high school, her son just made his decision to go to Alabama. But guess what? He probably ain't gonna be able to play for about 2 years.
Who you talking about? You talking about Elijah Pritchett? Offensive lineman?
I think it's him, but it's they from Columbus though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because I know about the kid, man. Because we recruit them.
But yeah, man.
After we lost
they just gotta go back to the drawing board. They know they're in conference play. This ain't no doggone Johnson C. Smith they playing. This is SEC competition, and SEC gonna come out every game. They're gonna come out every game, man. So Florida gotta go back, get some good practice this week, and be ready because they're in the conference, man. And then at the end of the month, they play Georgia. Like, bro, it's time. It's time. If y'all want to be talking about y'all want to play for the SEC championship, y'all got to beat these teams, dog. Man, I mean, I looked at that game. I looked at part of the game, looked at the highlights, looked at the score. I was like, bro, you kidding me? Y'all couldn't get 21? Like, bro, couldn't get 3 touchdowns on these boys? That jump was hurtful, man. I mean, and then it's been so many years since Kentucky has beat Florida at home. Like it's been over like 10 plus games at home where Florida then went in and beat them. Like, I mean, 20 plus years. 20 plus years, man. I mean, that junk was crazy, bro. So me and my dad was talking like, bro, what's going on? What is going on down there, man? But I got faith. Coach gonna get them back right. They're gonna have a good week of practice, and they'll come out this weekend and start getting to it, man. But hey, y'all in SEC play now, bro. There ain't no looking back. If y'all want to make it to the championship, y'all need to go ahead and do y'all thing. If y'all want to make it to the playoffs, y'all need to go ahead and do y'all thing because y'all can't be in the top 25 losing to Kentucky. Can't be. I don't even like that. I don't even like them being ranked. Talking about losing to Kentucky. I mean, it's not worse than losing to Vanderbilt, but it got it's close. A lot. But yeah, man, that's all I got about them Gators, man, for sure.
I know at least one thing about Kentucky, they was undefeated. So I mean, that's a
yes,
so
they were.
It was undefeated.
But you know, F them. It's all about the game.
But here's the thing, guys. I was like
Everybody
watching
else.
the fourth quarter of that game, and I was just trying to figure out what Dan Mullen was doing, though, man. You're like, you clearly have a strength this year, and that's running your quarterbacks. Why are you trying to do all this cute passing stuff when, like I said, I had no idea what game plan he was trying to run. And again, your offensive line committed 8 false start penalties the entire game. I mean, I know that you're on the road, and again, Kentucky isn't. It's not like playing, in Tuscaloosa. We understand that, but at the same time, I know your offensive lineman ain't that shook to be committed 8 false start penalties throughout the entire game. And again, they only threw for 90 yards. It wasn't like Kentucky was absolutely setting the world on fire with their offense. Man, they were just, man, they just wanted the game more than them, man. And that's always the thing about a Dan Mullen and just any Dan Mullen coach teams, man. They just have these times where it's like, man, what you doing? It's like, really? Yeah, and it's like, just really, dude? I mean, you had Waka Flocka at the game, man. Having them like really what's going on, man. That was definitely weird one. And like you said, T, it's not like this is their first loss. I think what hurts Florida most is they're already 2 games, behind the 8 ball, in the SEC. Now this coming Saturday, y'all got a get right game. Y'all got good old Vanderbilt coming up, man. That's a get right game right there. That's get right. But after that, y'all got to win.
Oh, that's get right.
Y'all definitely got to win every game.
Yeah,
we're on out.
It's the only way. It's the only way.
They have to win on out. Because if they lose to Georgia at the end of the month, kiss them SEC championship, things goodbye.
Deuces, baby.
Yeah, I agree.
It will be a deuce for sure.
Because it ain't happening. Like I said, in fact, again, just pray that Pinhead Dan Mullen doesn't show up again throughout the rest of the year, man. Because my God, he's squandering an opportunity.
Ooh, boy, he's calling the pinhead.
Yes. Fumbling before the goal line.
He's fumbling the bag out there.
Yes. Speaking of Pinhead of the week, man, we gotta give it to. I don't know who the heck this dude is, but
Jamar Brown, number 8
Okay.
defensive back from South Carolina.
Yes.
Jamar.
They played against Troy last week. Troy fumbled.
Jamar Brown.
Jamar Brown, he picked it up right before he was going to score. He tossed the ball right before he crossed the goal line, which leads to a touchback going back to Troy.
Oh yeah, he tossed it at the one.
Yeah.
How many times? Video.
Yeah.
I slowed down the video, dog. He tossed it at the one, man. I was like, bro, you kidding me?
Clearly. He clearly did. And the thing is, though, did y'all see my man's reaction afterwards, though? When the referee announced that final thing?
You thought you scored? No. You did not score, sir. Sir, you did not score.
Yeah.
We were backwards.
We have seen this so many damn times. I'm like,
yes, we have.
Bro,
yes, we have. It never fails.
Bro, you did not score. You tossed the ball. Why? Why would you toss the ball?
Right.
Bro,
Trash.
I mean, his ass is regretting that shit now in practice.
Touch the damn
now
post before you get rid of the ball. Don't be trying to throw the ball away, man. Come on, man.
Y'all. If I was Coach Beamer, he'd be still running suicides, bro.
Oh, he'd be running bleachers.
You would still be running suicides for your boy, man.
He be throwing up every practice, son.
Excuse me, gassers.
Every practice. Hurtful.
There won't be suicides. They'd be gassers, though. He be running gassers for me.
Oh, yeah. He gonna need the oxygen.
For the rest of the season.
He gonna need the oxygen after every drill for sure. Running your ass all the way down to the ground, son.
Yeah.
It was dumb, but hell, man, funny as shit though.
Very funny as shit. South Carolina fans probably didn't like it, but
Oh, South Carolina fans, South Carolina fans were probably wishing that Coach would have snatched that man's scholarship right then and there.
Yeah.
Again, like we said, guys, how many times a season do we see this?
Just throw it away.
Yeah. At least I hope they end up winning that game. I hope they won.
I think they did, but still, though, man, that's still rough. That's poor situational football, guys.
Oh yeah.
Just hate to see it.
All the way.
Speaking of winning, man, who's gonna get this dub this weekend for week 6 football games? Got us another good one. Let's start off with against Arkansas and number 13 Arkansas and number 17 Ole Miss. Definitely was a tough loss for both teams last week.
Who's going to get back right?
Yeah, who's going to get back right? I think
that's the question right there.
I think Ole Miss is going to win. It's going to be like a real, very, very close game. But I think Ole Miss is going to win.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I'm taking Ole Miss on that.
I'm going to get back right.
I got the lane train. Re-railing after the setback. After it was again. It was just a minor setback. Man. I mean, losing to Alabama, man, they ain't got another hang their head about that, man. It is what it is, man. It's just the train might be off schedule, for like 10 minutes, man. You get back, you go to Arkansas, man. Get this W, man. You're right back on schedule. So I got the lane train as well, bro.
Oh.
Next game, number 2 Georgia at Auburn. This is Georgia's first road game, quote road game. They really played a couple weeks ago. They played Vanderbilt, but it was in Vanderbilt, but it was pretty much everybody from Athens was at that stadium. So you might as well say it was a home game for Georgia. So this is actually a true road test for Georgia against Auburn. But Auburn Georgia will win. So it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I picked Georgia on that one, man, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, again, shout
definitely out Georgia.
Speaking of bouncing back, shout outs to Bo Nix for having to bounce back. And after getting benched last game, man, he came back. You know what, man? He's showing the true eye of the tiger. I got to give it to him, man. I said, even though I definitely think he probably had too much heaped on him when he came in, and just the Knicks name and his dad, playing in Auburn, and have to carry all that at the same time, just dealing with the pressures of growing up, as a freshman on the field in less than ideal circumstances. That was a good bounce back for him, and not only that, on the road at Death Valley. So I definitely got to give him props to you, though. But at the same time, reality comes at you fast, and Georgia is that reality. So life comes at you fast.
Bruh, they're going to be back there. He going to get the ball, and he going to raise his arm, and they're going to be right there.
Pretty much.
Yeah, man, so.
Pretty much. That's exactly what's going to happen, T. That's exactly what's going to happen. Number 4, number 4 and number 17 going to be in his grill.
Oh yeah.
He gonna be trying, like Auburn is they don't know what to chant, War Eagle or goddamn Auburn Tigers. He ain't gonna know what to do. He ain't gonna know what to do, dog. We're gonna be like, I don't know what to do. Somebody help put in the second string guy because I'm done. I'm done. These Bulldogs done got in my ass and chewed it up for the last time this evening. I'm gonna go ahead and head out just like I'm SpongeBob. I'm gonna head out, fake an injury, go back to the locker room, put the sweats on, and then I'll be here. I'll be here coaching up. I'll be here
stupid, man.
And turn into an assistant coach real quick. Assistant QB coach real quick. Because I don't really want to do what the Bulldogs doing over there, man. Because they eat me up right now. And there's man, woo! Boy, I hope that his offensive line is ready now. Because them Georgia front four, They coming, dog. There's no, bruh. You praying you can stop them boys. They coming.
Like I said, hey, Tarif, like I said, man, I tell the Auburn O-line, make sure that number 4 and number 99 is accounted for on every snap.
Yes,
they're gonna be
indeed.
talking to Knicks every snap. They're gonna be talking to him like, hey, don't get up, man. Don't get up. I don't want to see you no more. You know, we could probably see each other in the NFL, but not tonight, man. You done for the night, bro. You done.
God damn. All right. My upset pick. I got Nebraska over number 9 Michigan.
Yep.
Don't know why. I just got this
agree.
feeling that Nebraska's on an upset Michigan.
Lord.
Yeah.
Harbaugh ain't ready, huh?
I like it, B. I
Yeah.
like it. I like it a lot.
It's a bold statement, but I'm calling it.
I like it a lot, man.
Okay.
Alrighty, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure
I like that.
how much I believe in Michigan like that. I think that Wisconsin it might be turning out to be a whole lot weaker
Oh, they overrated.
originally anticipated. And again, Michigan still has no explosiveness in their wide receiver core. So again, if Blake Corum can find some running room, maybe they'll have a chance. But like I said, man, I think Scott Frost might be fine to get swag out here, man. So he's doing everything to prove me wrong.
Me too.
I was saying all along, that I never thought he was a truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Hey.
agree.
Hey, man. Hey,
He's not the
his
truth.
flowers.
He's not the truth, but he's a cornhusker.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Mm,
And those are facts.
Big fact.
mm.
Until he can't shuck the corn no more, he'll be a cornhusker. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about this other Big Ten matchup. Number 4 Penn State versus number 3 Iowa. Man, this should be a good one.
Ooh, this is gonna be my favorite game.
I got,
My favorite
and
game.
it should have been the host of College Game Day, but it's not.
I agree.
Yeah, that was so
Right.
stupid.
I agree.
Fumble
He
the
flexed
ball on that one.
But I got this is gonna be another close one too. I got Iowa over Penn State. I think it's gonna be a real close game. I think it's gonna be.
Happy Valley too.
Penn
Happy
State.
Valley too, B.
Go
I think
Penn
it's in
State.
Iowa, ain't it?
Go
Is it?
Penn
I think it
State.
It
is.
probably is. I thought it was
Make
actually Happy
sure.
Valley for a minute.
No, I think that's in Iowa. I'll make sure.
Yeah.
Go Penn
I mean,
State.
if it's in Iowa, you're gonna be
Hey.
playing.
Yeah, it's in
front of
Iowa.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got
Okay.
you.
They're gonna be playing in front of the isn't that the special place they got called? It's like a children's hospital that they get to look over the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every time they score or something like that.
Yeah, the Kinnick Way.
Yeah, so they get to,
Is it?
yeah,
So it's
so they're gonna be scoring on the hospital kids.
So you saying Penn State's gonna be like Dave Chappelle?
I say
Pick up the sticks, little man. Pick up the sticks.
Get it.
I say Iowa's gonna win 20-17. That's
Okay.
all they say.
Man, I'm going with Iowa too, bro. So that's good. Like that.
I got the Fighting James Franklin still, y'all. We're going to upset.
Like I said, this game it can go either way. That's what I'm saying.
What you about to say, T?
I said Penn State, fool.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy.
And the final matchup, the host of College Game Day, the Red River Shootout between number 6 Oklahoma and number 21 Texas. I don't trust Oklahoma. I'm going with Texas with the upset.
Hook 'em horns, baby. Woo!
Yeah.
Texas
Well, then
fans.
again,
Excuse me, Ronald.
no, go ahead.
No, because I'm about to say, you know what, man? Here's going to be my plea to Texas fans, because I know that I read hard on y'all a couple of podcasts ago. I know this because that's actually been one of my most the most feedback I actually got on the show was my rant on the Texas Longhorns. I know I read hard on y'all guys, but again, it's nothing personal. It's just me and my observations and what I've been seeing from them for the past decade or so. But anyway, I'm going to say something that I think is going to make every Texas fan very, very happy because I will say that I do at this point trust the Longhorns over the Sooners. Like I said, I'm probably going to piss off the Oklahoma fans with that, but hey, I already told y'all what I thought about Spencer Rattler. Y'all can take that or leave it. That's pretty much the reason why I think they're ultimately going to lose because I think I got Bijan Robinson running over the Sooners defense, and they're going to keep Rattler on the sideline. And even if he does play, Rattler ain't going to be able to bail them out of the thing coming out.
Reggie,
so, yeah.
Reggie, you think you said the guy's first name was what? Bijan?
Spencer Rattler.
No, you said Bijan.
Yeah, Bijan. Yeah, that's his name. Bijan. Bijan.
Bijan.
Yes.
Bijan.
Bijan. Yes.
So, do you think his parents were deciding between Bijan or Dijon?
So you thought they were hungry when they were trying to decide this man?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like they kid got.
They were getting a sandwich.
Is it mustard or not?
Making a sandwich.
Is it a real fancy mustard that I gotta have my pinky out with, or not? Or not? Can I spread them? Can I spread them or not? It's just a question. Just a question for the listeners. Y'all think about that. Y'all hit us back on because we on Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
yes, sir.
Instagram, and YouTube. So, and Twitter. Don't forget Twitter. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, we serious about that too. Please hit us up so we can know.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Y'all want?
Yes, sir.
Y'all want a sandwich or y'all want a football player? Let us know.
These are questions that need answering, people.
Yes.
These are questions that need answers.
QTNA, baby. Let's go.
Yes.
We need to know sandwich or football player.
Hey man, I want a sandwich.
Bro.
Real though, because bro, hungry right now. Just saying.
Bijan.
Y'all, this man Spencer Rivers a fool. I just gotta say that right.
He a down fool.
He is, man.
I got more.
He's got more.
I got more.
Yes, he does. He really does too, guys. I can definitely vouch for this.
Get ready, because y'all gonna hate me after this episode. For sure.
Yes. We want to talk about week 4 of the NFL. The highlights from it.
Yeah.
Looks like the Cowboys, they actually might be them boys this year. The
boys?
Yeah, they might be them boys.
Who you talking about? You talking about the guys, the rappers? You talking about the rappers?
Oh, gosh.
Is that who you're talking
boys.
about? Oh. Of course not. I'm talking about them Dallas Cowboys. I can't say that too loud, man. I'm about an earshot away from Texas border right now, so I can't be talking too much on the Dallas Cowboys right now.
Hey, real talk. Kudos
they doing good,
out to Reggie, your old friend, man. Kudos go out to Dan Quinn for getting them boys defense looking nice.
Of course, guys. Of course, Dan Quinn will leave the Falcons and figure out how to play defense again after he leaves the Falcons.
Isn't that crazy?
Boy,
that's a crazy storyline that runs in my head with Cowboys. Like, man, everybody's talking about this defense. I wonder why. Wait a minute, Dan Quinn is playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fault the man on defensive acumen, man. You can't really do that.
No,
I guess his head coaches wasn't out of what it was.
Like I said, he might be proving that. Like I said, that he wasn't a fraud during the Legion of Boom era. But you know what though? I will say this: he definitely got something. I didn't realize how serious Trayvon Diggs was though.
Yeah,
Trayvon Diggs.
I'm not saying like they. He looked like that's what he wanted. What's my guy from the Falcons that used to play with y'all? He looked like that's what he wanted Trufant to do. Yeah, yes. He looked like that's what he wanted for Dez Trufant, but
no, hold on.
It's Diggs.
Ronaldo, Dez Trufant. Dez Trufant. I said, who else, man? I said, doggone. Who else? Isaiah Oliver.
Yeah.
Robert Alford. Hell, man, I be throwing Jalen Collins, man. Jalen Collins too, man. All of these corners who we've gone through, who haven't amounted to shit. And then once again, it can only happen to a team. It can only happen to us, guys. Only happen to us. Because I will say though, again, you have your good pass rusher, DeMarcus Walker. Micah Parsons is looking like an absolute stud for them. You know, their first round linebacker. That was definitely a very, very good pick for them. And not only is he versatile enough, you know, to play backer, he's actually rushing off the edge now because of the injuries, you know, at the defensive end position. But yeah, they look like a real defense, and Dak Prescott has letting folks know, you know, that he is a quarterback. He's tired of y'all talking about him not earning his coin. He's gonna let everybody know.
Yeah, man, that's good. I mean, I know, right? Let's go. But nah, I mean, for real, for him, like it's really almost. It's not that he needs to prove. It's like you damn well better be, because look at the people he got on his squad. He got Amari Cooper. He got CeeDee Lamb. He has, you know what I'm saying? He has Zeke. Like, so he needs to be playing like on that level. So it's really kind of like, all right, man, like prove your worth right now. Like I can see him going, you know, then let's wait for them to do some playoff stuff to kind of see what Dak is at. You know what I'm saying? Like let's see him pull off some stuff above and beyond from there first before we crown him or whatever. That's all I'm saying with them.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Of course.
They got one extra game this regular season, and yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people saying that, oh yeah, the boys are bad. Man, y'all always say that shit every year. Oh, the Cowboys gonna do. Well, the Cowboys ain't good. Nothing in the last 20, 25 years, dog. 20, 25 years. So yeah, I need to see them progress through the playoffs. I know they can do something or other in the regular season, but when they get to the playoffs, then that's when I need to see them do the damn thing, man. They need to go ahead and do it. But I mean, they got a nice squad. They got a nice squad, bro. But I just need to see it in the playoffs, dog. Because when they get to the playoffs, it look like they forget how to play football, and they be looking at it at the house, or they be going to Dave and Buster's like the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I forgot they let go the what was that guy from that came from Notre Dame? They
Jalen Smith.
Yeah, they let him go. So don't know what happened with that, but
I mean, they got a bunch of linebackers. So basically, that was just
he was just an odd man out on that linebacker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they was I think they was paying him too. So they're like, we good.
Oh yeah, they had just gave him the extension.
Yeah, they're like, and then so now
a multi-year extension with a whole like 50 million between, I think it was between 50 and 60 million extension, dog.
And then they switched to the new defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, we don't need you. We got enough linebackers now. So.
And they just named him captain, one of the captains on defense, after the game, and then Tuesday he gone.
That's kind of showing you,
Come on,
okay, Cowboys. That's how y'all doing now. That's how y'all feed y'all number ones. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I would say for this, it's looking like half of was it you, Reggie, that did the Super Bowl prediction of the Chargers, or was it you, Brandon?
No, I actually I had the Rams and Chiefs. Speaking of Super Bowl,
that's what I was going.
I didn't see the Rams. Yeah, I was about to say I didn't see the Rams, get subbed by the Cardinals like that, guys. That's what I'm saying. That
I feel like that's going to be the one half of the prediction. I felt like it was one of y'all was saying it was the LA. It was going to be an LA Super Bowl. The Chargers are looking really good, and the Cardinals are looking really, really good. So like, if you could see that as a Super Bowl preview, boy, I mean, I can see, it's too early. Let's go overreaction, y'all. Cool, but Cardinals in the home, Cardinals in the Chargers.
That's what we do. That's what we do, guys. Overreactions, hot takes, the Rants.
If you stop everything right now, that's what it looks like it could be. It could be definitely what damn well be the Chargers and the Cardinals going into the Super Bowl. Because them Cardinals are looking scary. And I keep saying this every podcast. These Cardinals are looking scary. These Cardinals are looking scary. Like that's the Candyman. So and then we got to play Candyman. So you know what I'm saying? And here we go. And so that's what I'm saying. Like for them to be on a roll right there, and then for the Chargers to like, and I hate the fact that what's my guy? They got fired. Not Lynch. Was it
Anthony Lynn?
Lynn. When Lynn got fired.
Yeah, I kind of hate that crowd too. I'm like, the only reason y'all good is because of Anthony Lynn.
Bar.
I'm just saying.
He put together that, he put together a good squad before he left. And, Brandon Stanley's going to, kind of take over a little bit like, okay, cool. But everything was kind of put together for you, bro. So, just Herbert is you know what I'm saying? That's a bad boy out there, man. I just like watching him play. I really do. I like how he throw the ball. I like how he just, sling that thing. So it's, and he doesn't have to do it all the time. He just has a really good squad. So it's looking like he's coming into fruitation, man.
Yes, he is. He looks real good, man. I thought he had him a little something.
Hey, he's my fantasy quarterback for a reason.
Yes.
My fantasy quarterback for a reason. Even though I still got my ass whooped, though. Shit.
Yeah, and I'm still undefeated.
Nobody asked for all that, B. Ain't nobody asked for all that, bro. I'm just
tell him.
All I'm gonna say is, all my fantasy people, if you got Tyreek Hill and Deebo Samuel, you good right now.
And if you got Trevor Lawrence on your team, like I got him on my bench, you might want to drop him.
That is, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you got Trevor Lawrence starting. What you doing out here? You had a real bad track.
They say he was the second coming of
second coming of who?
Peyton Manning and
the second coming I'm waiting on. The second coming I'm waiting on way better than anybody on the earth right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. You're right.
Woo-wee. But let me go ahead and talk about these young buckaroos.
Hold on. Before you get started, man, the one thing I want to touch on, I'm surprised you haven't said anything about it yet, especially since Ronaldo, had out. Ronaldo, pretty much said the game was going to go exactly the way he did, man. But what did y'all think about Brady's homecoming to good old Foxborough?
I thought it was kind of dope. They kind of, they cheered on what they should have, and then when the game started, they started booing him with it. I was cool with it. I think he might have been a little nervous too, and I didn't really watch all of it, but I said that Buccaneers didn't play well.
It was raining. It was raining off and on, man. I think it just came down to both the teams rushing attack. In rain games, it comes down to that. I mean, now at the end of the game, the Patriots, boy, they were throwing that thing, man. I mean, Mac Jones was throwing that thing all across the field, even in the rain.
Throwing that thing like that lady did on Urban Meyer, right?
Oh, yeah. And the man,
dun, dun, dun.
Lord, the video. But anyway,
that's a little tease.
Yeah. That game was good, man. I like that. That fourth quarter was good, man. I kept you entertained. Then you didn't know who gonna have the ball last, but I mean, you can't. People don't. I don't know how many games, how many seasons you gotta watch. You cannot give Brady and his offense the ball with no time. You cannot give them time
at all.
To move down the field. You cannot.
At all.
He is going to chew your DBs up if you give him time. I mean, bro, you can't, bro. When he get the ball, he can only have time for one play. If you're going to give him time at the end of the game, he can only have time for one play. Like, it's got to be a Hail Mary or something, bro, because if you give him time where he can throw the ball here, throw the ball there. Man, bro, he gonna do it. His receiver's gonna get yards after the catch, and then next thing you know, he gonna be kicking field goal, and you done. And you look.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this too, Tree.
Damn.
The referees somehow, some way, just so happen to go his way too, man. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, they don't be, bro.
They so happen to also go his way too. Oh, it's Tom Brady time, so let's throw a flag, get him downfield so he can win.
If you touch a receiver or you touch Tom Brady, they're throwing that flag. It don't matter if the ball is thrown 10 yards.
Yeah, dog.
That is true.
We call that the golden time, boy, because everything goes his way.
We call that the Brady rules.
Brady time.
Jesus
yes,
Christ.
Man. Yeah, man. But it was interesting to see him go back to New England. He's part of the little club. They beat all 32 teams now. That's cool. Blah blah blah. And just seeing some. I like the little lead up to it where everybody was like interviewing, like, "What you feel about Tom coming back?" And people were like, "It hurts, you know. Tom did all this for me." And like in retrospect, it is like these folks that grew up in the football with him now, they grew up with Tom Brady. So this had to been like I wish we had like a person on here that was like actually Brady, like a Patriots fan, kind of get like the insights, because this is a truly big deal.
They probably should have got Rich.
I think all of them are now Tampa Bay fans.
See, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see how the transition goes, man. Like, it's that play. Like, a lot of people that became Patriots fans because of Tom Brady himself. So, like, to see him leave, you know what I'm saying, are you a Patriot fan truly, or are you really just a Tom Brady fan? And like I said, a lot of folks became Tampa Bay fans like it was. So, it was really because of Brady. So, to see a lot of folks that stuck with the Patriots because, like, nah, I'm not leaving my team. You know what I'm saying? And then to see Tom Brady come back, it had to been interesting for him just to see that. Big deal. Heartbreaking too, because he came back and beat him. So like, oh dang. You know what I'm saying? So, but you can also on the other end, you guys, everybody also is saying you can see the features there with Mac Jones. So cool. It's kind of messed up how they showing now, like this guy outdid Cam Newton. Like, damn.
Yeah.
So, damn. That sucks, man. Pittsburgh might need to be start hollering at Cam Newton right now, but hey, that's a whole other thing. It's up to.
Hey.
Whoa, son.
We told y'all. Told y'all, man.
Pittsburgh. Well, y'all like Tomlin, get him on the phone.
Hey, maybe Tomlin can get a opening down like in Northern Florida. If a certain so-and-so like, you know, he leaves, you know, I'm just saying maybe he can get that position. That'll be interesting.
Let me slide on in here and talk about North
Florida. There you go, T.
I've been waiting for this all day.
Oh yeah. For this particular one, yes, sir.
Oh damn. These boys, I don't have no expectations every year. Let me start off by saying that. Because y'all can get whoever you want, but until the team start playing games, that's who you got. I don't give a damn about preseason games. That ain't shit. When you start playing regular season games, you start playing with the same guys, that's who you got, man. And right now, it ain't looking good for the Jaguars. A few seasons ago, it looked really good, really promising. Got to the damn championship game and fuck around and lost. And it was looking real good. Thought everybody was going to come back. But motherfuckers started leaving. Why? Because of the goddamn management. God dang. Then we get rid of the management. Now we get, Jaguars going to get Trevor Lawrence. Oh, okay, yeah. And he's rookie, so he ain't did shit yet. But this last game here was a possibility of win. We had the lead, 2-touchdown lead. And then it all went to shit. Motherfuckers start not tackling. Motherfuckers stop scoring. God damn, why? Hey, come on, y'all didn't got, like, give me another touchdown or something. Touchdown in the field goal, 2 field goals, man. God damn. Them boys didn't give me a damn thing. Oh, man. But, 0-4, still got double-digit games left. Hopefully we can turn it around this next game, man. But, whoo, these boys, hey, man, they made me want to take this tag off the front of my shit. Because I got a tag on front of my car right now. That's all that's a Jags tag. But, hey, man, I've been riding with them since 95, so I ain't going to stop now. But, woo, it's rough out here. Real rough, for sure. And our good old coach. Good. Boy, Urban Meyer been looking sad since the preseason.
Well,
He been looking sad since the preseason.
well.
I was telling my dad, hey man, look at Urban Meyer when you look at the Jaguars play. The boy looks sad over there. Boy walking around with they got 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Boy done took his headphones off already. He ain't even talking to nobody no more. Ain't even talking to the quarterback until he come to the sideline after a doggone 3 and out. That's when he talking to him. He ain't talking to him. He ain't giving them no bit. They got from the 40 seconds to the 15 seconds to talk to the quarterback in his helmet. But Urban Meyer ain't saying a damn thing. Trevor Lawrence out there by himself. Jesus Christ, man. I'm like, God, no, man. Nah, he ain't telling the boy nothing.
Gonna mess that man mind up. Gonna mess up his heart.
But nah. I bet the lag game they're talking about, hey man, should I come back home with y'all? Or I was thinking about staying up here and seeing my family. Boy, you ain't seen not one family member. Ain't seen not one. They got your ass on
so weird.
At your bar, which I want for myself one day. But they got yourself at your bar with your name on it, and you in there with Ohio State gear on, and you're getting a little twerk. Getting your little twerk.
He had Ohio State stuff on?
He had Ohio State
gear on,
and he was in there getting a little twerk.
I see. That's important right there. Okay, go ahead, my guy. That's important. That's an important key right there. Wow.
Yeah, man, watch the video, man. Man in there sitting on the chair getting some twerk. Then talking about, that was so stupid of me. I shouldn't have been in that position.
God, don't forget, God. Again, G, remind them that this man got a whole family out here. A whole family out here.
Why didn't you go back home to the Duval? Because you ain't seen no family. If your family twerking on you, then y'all got some other things, going on. Talking about hashtag, oh yeah, he deserved it. Deserve what? He don't deserve shit. Take your ass back home to Duval. Fucking come up with a game plan for the next goddamn game.
With your team, right?
You lost,
your team.
Dog.
Why you not going home with your team?
You lost.
That was a wild thing about him, man. That man, a coach made a conscious decision to say, nope, I'm not coming home with the team. I'm staying right here.
Right, talking about I want to see family.
And party.
Oh, you ain't seen no family? Your family is not twerking on you at the bar, dog. They not twerking on you. I know they ain't.
No, because they're from up north.
But the other thing is, dude, if y'all watch the video, dude sitting in the chair, girl twerking on him. It remind me of the dude that was handicapped, was always getting a twerk in them clubs, and I know y'all seen him because he had the seat walker, the walker with the seat on it.
Wow.
And he was getting all the twerk.
Oh man,
he was getting all. He didn't need nobody to hold his back up. He didn't need his friends to hold his back up. He was just sitting on that and get twerk.
That was his wingman.
But yeah, man, that's what Urban looked like, because he was sitting on there.
Wow.
Sit on the bar stool, and the girl was rubbing up on him. But yeah, man, that's all I got. Jaguars, y'all need to do better. I don't know what Shad Khan gonna do for this young man, Urban Meyer. People talking about he gonna be gone by the end of the week. I don't think that's gonna happen, because ain't like the dude was out there with a hooker or nothing like that. He was just at his bar.
Was he? You never know that.
With family and whatnot. It's definitely NFL players that have done way worse than that and still fucking playing.
Shout out to Dwayne Haskins.
He might, he might get suspended.
I will say alumni.
Whatever they're gonna do with him, man. But just go back Jacksonville, get a game plan so y'all can win some games this fucking season, and don't fucking go 0-17 when it's the first season that they got 17 regular season games. Fucking win some games, and then we can talk about you getting some twerk. But yeah, until then,
I think he lost the squad, man. I think he lost them. I think he lost the team, bro. They're saying,
No. Like
I said, it was. Yeah.
No, I was just about to say though. Here's the thing about it though. Again, just going to your point, it's like, dude, he's really. It's not the fact that everything he's did is bad enough. It's like he's not treating this NFL. He's an NFL head coach. There's only 31 such jobs out there, guys, and he's basically treating it like he's a community coach at a high school. He ain't taking this job seriously. Right. He isn't taking, the fact that he's. Like I said again. This dude was wearing an Ohio State gear. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Jim Moore Jr. up in Washington radio, telling the local sports people that the University of Washington was his dream job. Now, I honestly think that in his heart of hearts, I think that Urban Meyer would definitely probably prefer being on the college campus to being in the NFL. I heard that he actually, doesn't hate the fact that he doesn't miss recruiting. I think it's probably the only aspect of college that he doesn't miss, which I could believe, because I can imagine that you as a grown ass man being quickly sick of kowtowing to 16 and 17-year-olds. I can imagine that's probably the hardest part, but unfortunately, it's the most essential part of being a college head coach. So,
exactly. I might say that's the good with the bad, man.
Yep. So say la vie. Say la vie when it comes to that, man. But at the same time, but again, he ain't gonna be gone this week, man. Because if he would have been gone this week, I think he would have been fired like on, I think either Monday or Tuesday. I think Tuesday is like the day off. He would have either been fired, either that Monday morning or that Sunday, or the end of that Sunday. But it's too late, to get rid of him for this week, because again, it's so close to game day, and it's just.
But please believe, Shad Khan came to that man face to face, out of the blue, out of the darkness, and showing his face up, and probably told that man, if you do something like that one more time. If you get on, you get caught out there like that one more time, and this is gonna be the backlash, you got some problems.
Oh,
and then
absolutely.
Shad Khan turns right back around, get back into his $1 billion mobile, fly back off into his other country. But he will let you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like you said, man, I think the only reason he probably isn't going because of the fact that Shad wants to make this work, because again, this is his hire. This is his coach. So he's
but
going to try to.
he also never had to go out and speak publicly like, oh, I'm apologize. Like he shouldn't be forced to be doing that now. So now that makes him mad.
Exactly.
Like, you forced me to say this? Like, oh no.
Yep. He said that he has to gain the like you said, he came out and said he has to regain the trust of his team, regain his trust. So like you said, owners don't want to do that. Owners don't want to be talking about their coach's stupid behavior.
They don't want to be talking at all.
In the beginning of the season. No, they don't.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what they're doing. Like you said, Ronaldo, one more game. You got one more game.
Yeah. Yep. So
we'll leave it at that.
We'll see with that. Yep. We'll see with that. See what happened, Mr. Coach. We'll see what happened. Mr. Meyer.
There's enough clubs in Jacksonville you can get in trouble in, man. You ain't got to be out of town.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he needed to be. I don't know, man.
You gotta let me know where the club's at, Tariq, when I go down there.
Oh yeah,
so
man. Just hit the line,
I catch you.
I'll direct you right to the get in trouble clubs for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to find Urban Meyer out there, catch you.
Oh yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go to Ponte Vedra for that though. Might see Tebow out there Tebowing. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Might even see some y'all think he's gonna be at some of those clubs and when the Super Bowl hits Los Angeles, think I'll be in one of those clubs? Celebrating his new job at USC.
That's exactly what I think he's gonna do. That's exactly what I think he's gonna do.
Does USC want to bring that element to them now? Because like I said, again, this man really was getting twerked for some little 19-year-old looking girl with the whole family. His daughter was probably older than the girl that was gyrating near this dude's nuts, man. And he has the audacity to be caught on tape with the first. So does USC really want this? That's my question. Do you want this, USC?
He better go back to commentating. That's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Go back
and analyze and shit. Guest analyst. That's what you need to do.
All right.
Get that stress off him because he gonna get some more gray hairs fucking around with the Jaguars.
Oh yeah, that man definitely gonna be looking like Santa Claus coming to town, man.
Yeah. Oh yes, bring in no gifts for sure.
Yes.
Bringing them L's is what he bringing.
Yes, indeed. Definitely gonna bring in a Super Bowl.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I hope nobody says that.
I mean, y'all had it 2 years ago, though. Too.
Yeah, we had it
right there.
But
the taste was there.
They let all them guys go, man. Shit.
You had a really good squad, defensive squad. Y'all really did.
And the guys that let go are still doing good. Especially Jalen Ramsey.
Hey.
Oh yeah. Going back to the good old left coast, like Brandon said, man, we do have a Super Bowl over there, and unlike our friend Urban Meyer, seems like we're going to have a show that's going to be worthy of deliverance of some real entertainment. And you know what? This is about as LA as you can get, man. But I'm definitely here for it, man. You got Dr. Dre. You got Snoop Dogg.
That's all you can just stop it right there.
You really can't. What?
That's gonna be crazy, man.
You got Snoop Dogg. You got Eminem. You have the Queen of Soul, Mary J. Blige.
Auntie Mary.
Certainly not least, you got Good Kid in the Mad City, Kendrick Lamar. You got Man Man. Man Man is going to bring it for the Super Bowl guys. This right here.
Man, I'm looking for another. Wardrobe malfunction on young Mary.
This guy.
Hey man, she put out some posters. I mean, some pictures not too long ago. She was
Oh,
looking
yeah,
pretty
that's what
good. Like, wait a minute,
yeah.
man, Jay Blige.
That's what
What?
Tree said.
Okay. Yeah. I
T.
feel you
Mary.
on that one, Tree.
For sure.
Yeah,
That man Tree goes the assignment.
This is perfect.
Oh, the sound.
Hey, well, hopefully no shenanigans go down like that for real, because they go crazy. But it's I definitely love the fact that Dr. Dre is headlining this thing. And it's LA. Kind of made me feel some type of way because they could have really did something dope when the Super Bowl was here in Atlanta. Like really truly popping
out. Outcast.
Like, dang, y'all could have really made this thing pop, but y'all really didn't, and y'all forced the people that really was in Atlanta to do something on the side. Like, that's dumb. Y'all could that was dumb for y'all to do that. But to see this right here, they're gonna understand how bad they might need to bring the Super Bowl back to Atlanta because you got Dr. Dre, who has all the hits in the world, which you easily bring on. I'm assuming, as soon as I thought about Mary J. Blige, I thought about the Haterade, getting on the Haterade song, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
That Dr. Dre did. And then, of course, Eminem's going to do Lose Yourself. And, pop that off at the field. And then, of course, King Kendrick comes in like, it's... Right, he might can do, if he do Superman, he's going to have to blank the whole thing out. But hey,
the whole thing.
If he could.
Y'all,
but,
I just need Kendrick to perform Good Kid, Mad City, guys. I just need him to perform Good Kid, Mad City in SoFi.
Yeah.
That'll make the night. That'll make my night, man, if I can see that.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. That and the backseat freestyle. I do want to hear backseat freestyle. That's it.
Oh yeah,
that's all I can get. I mean, if you give me that one and I'm good. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, it's gonna
and then Dre probably will bring out like 50 Cent or something. And they'll probably do something. And 50 Cent ass and be like, yeah, I'm about to jump on this thing too. Like, so you probably hear something in the club or something about this.
Yeah.
But it should be dope. I'll be down with that.
Yeah, man. This like you said, this is perfect. This is perfect for the environment. And again, I'm jealous as hell that we couldn't have got this for the A.
Yeah, Gerard, I agree on that too, man.
Could have been, man.
That would have been so dope.
Could have. No, we had so many to pick from to do a halftime show. It made no sense. But what did we do? I think it was Big Boy out of respect. It kind of
Big Boy, yeah,
it down a little bit, but that was it, right?
Like it was like Big Boy, Sleepy Brown. Did Sleepy Brown come?
Yeah, they did what they had. Yep. Sleepy Brown came in. I think was it Killer Mike in the thing? But I know. I mean, that was a big deal for Big Boy to be on stage for real though. But they could have been, it could have been a bigger thing. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, definitely. I am there with you guys. I am absolutely there.
But
there with you.
Shout out to Jay-Z though. Jay-Z's behind Jay-Z is being behind his entertainment thing now. So
Rock Nation.
The Rock Nation little get together they did with the NFL. So I believe this is another Jay-Z idea.
Yeah. Yo, Ronaldo, it was Travis Scott, Big Boy, Maroon 5.
Yeah, the Maroon 5 was what took it all off.
Yeah.
The Maroon 5 is the thing that took it off. Like,
they could have had Linkin Park.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in Atlanta. Like, this was our time to show out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not LA is about to, be embarrassed. So,
and they wasn't ready.
I mean, no big. Like I said, Big Boy was the only thing we had. Yeah, they're not. There wasn't, and we had all the major key people in Atlanta at the time too. So easily could have been just a Future show. Easy, it could have been Future, and then bring everybody else that he had featured. But I'm down for it. I'm excited.
Yeah. But again, shout out to LA. Like I said, man, that's going to be entertaining Super Bowl. Just throughout, man. Ain't no need.
Yeah, just that whole time period. LA is going to be a whole nother vibe that whole week. I promise you.
Oh, it's going to be crazy, man. This is crazy. This is crazy as the Adventures of Me and Ronaldo had this weekend.
Light skin powers activate.
The light skin correlation, baby.
Form of I don't know.
Former of a 40.
Yeah.
Former of a 49er.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, nah, we met up with my fellow light-skinned brother Ronaldo at this place in it's called Jimmy's Tequila and Carnes in Doraville for the Seahawks versus 49ers game. Place was lit, man. And the people there were like nice. It had they had their own DJ playing. They was playing all kinds of crunk music. They had playing music from like in Cali music, then played some music like in GA. It was cool, man. Finally, it was just fun watching 49ers game with 49ers fans. Definitely, man. That's something kind of fun. I definitely would try to. I'm gonna try to go back again. I went one time before when it was at Hudson Grill.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was dope.
Hold on, B. Didn't you say you also ran into a fan of the show? When
Yeah.
You were at,
Yeah, I forgot his name. So he bought.
You talking about Bryant?
Yeah, he brought us drinks, man.
Yeah, man, Brian is the man, dog. Shout out to Brian. That's like he's a really strong supporter of the show. He's always like YouTube guy, man. Yeah. He's really good. He's really good people's man. So he definitely loves our content.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he definitely gave us a good drink. He set us up with a good time, and that's really the vibe of the place. And I'm so glad you came out, B, for real.
Yeah, definitely wasn't hood at all.
Nah, dog.
Definitely was not hood.
This is how I'm gonna tell y'all folks that listen to that how I roll, man. Like this football thing, well, NFL thing for real for me is a really big thing for me because I really love watching football. So I'm able to be part of a group like a booster club of all 49ers fans, and we kind of just take it to the next level. Like I kid you not, and B can co-sign to it. We have like a dude that hosts the games, like, you know what I'm saying? He's on the microphone. He's like a wrestler. He talks like he's a wrestler, and he looks like he's a wrestler. He does that because he loves like the Rock. So he mimics the Rock moves and everything. So he does all this stuff that he creates his own he creates these sayings that we do at the game. So it's all about the fellowship and camaraderie. Like, because when we have a first down, we have our own chant. Like a lot of the teams get.
It's another 49ers first down.
Ow. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody comes in, like, you know, it's just a cool opportunity to like the bond type of deal. So I've been with this crew for this is probably going on 4 or 5 years now, ever since it's gonna be 6 years now ever since I moved up here to Atlanta, because I was looking for a place to watch the game, and come to find out there's a group of people that watches the games. Like, what? All right, let's go do that. And I found that crew was Georgia chapter of the 49ers Booster Club, and boom, became part of them. And Brandon came out to one of the games. Unfortunately, we got that L, but
it is what it is, man.
Yeah. But the cool thing about it too is that even though through L's, we have like a good time. As you can see, we was turning it up like a mug. We went outside at halftime to shoot a picture. We always shoot a picture at halftime for everybody comes out. And we have a drone that comes in, and there's always a video. We get a video that's like custom made by one of the people that's in the group that does special made videos, and he creates videos for us every Sunday. So it's dope, man. It's a really cool experience, man. Really good experience.
Yeah, it was so dope. I want to see. I wish I could find a watching thing like with UNC basketball, man. That would be something. That'd be something dope. I can find one of them in Atlanta area.
Man,
real dope.
Yeah, man, and I'm pretty sure there is.
It is. You just got to do
you gotta find a group. Yeah, find a group and search online and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, because there's always clubs of like other teams, but it just depends on how they vibe. Sometimes they might not be your vibe.
Right.
I want to watch my team, but I don't want to watch it with y'all. Y'all might be crazy. So, you know,
some people be like some assholes and stuff.
Yeah, and they just be on some bullshit. So you know what I'm saying? So I definitely try to hang around a good, really good type of people that's like, that takes a game like it is and not seriously, and like want to go slice somebody after we lose or something.
Exactly.
Like, nah, man. Like, we good, man.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But like I said, I'm glad you came out to it. I feel like this is for anybody that listens out there, like if you have a part of a booster club, that's a really good deal, especially if you love football or any of your teams. Being part of a big group of people with the same like team and talk about it and go through the ups and downs of the team is dope. Because I'm pretty sure everybody gets it. Like we go down when the team goes down, it's good to have a group of people behind you to talk with and be, you know what I'm saying, hold hands with almost when the team going down, whatever, and then you get to see them boys come back up. It's good to see you with the people that's been with you in the bad times. Kind of like a relationship.
Yes, indeed.
So hey, shout out to my relationship out there.
I got a relationship to talk about later.
Uh-oh.
This guy. Yes. Man, like I said, that was a dope experience, man. But let's go on and talk about this next topic, the NBA season, the NBA preseason, man. The NBA regular season is right around the corner. We have some craziness happening right now, man. From these players not getting vaccinated. Yeah, like Kyrie Irving, I'm talking about too, man. I don't know. He's
losing that money.
He's gonna lose that. Yeah, he's losing money. But I'm like, you convinced KD to come. Seems like you convinced KD to come to the Brooklyn Nets. Then you don't want to like get vaccinated and play. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Hey, right now, that you love Steph Curry to go play with.
Exactly.
Like, what?
Yeah, he left Steph Curry. Left Steph. Left Draymond. Left Clay. He left the ready-made championship squad to go.
Now you playing over 90 minutes. Got to score 50 points and to lose.
To even have a chance.
You had it so much better over there with the Warriors. So much better. You was looking like a superstar. What happened?
Crazy, man.
Again, man. I heard it from Cowherd. I heard this on Cowherd, and I pretty much agree with it, man. Like ever since, I mean, at first, Kyrie Irving, was just known as the talented, but the dude just got hurt all the time. Talented, but he stayed hurt. In fact, that was his MO at Duke. He only played 7 games at Duke, fellas. So let's not forget. Let's not forget this. Dude, he has game, but he's got hurt. But now he's in the phase of, he's got game, he stays hurt, but now the dude has lost his rabbit ass mind. He's not officially in that category now. The dude's freaking insane. Now, even before then, I've questioned whether or not how much Kyrie Irving is dedicated to basketball, and if his response, to his current situation, is to still talk about, is still, not get vaccinated, and even if he does, or even if he's thinking about it, talking about, still keep his situation private. I mean, dude, you can't be private, because if you're not playing in, your home games, because New York City has ordinance where everybody who's coming into big indoor events need to be vaccinated. If you're not playing in these games, then we know your status. We know your status, guy.
Homeless.
Talking about,
homeless.
Talking about that. It's just, I don't know. Again, like I said, man, he's pretty much, he's got dumb ninja syndrome, man. Ever since, honestly, ever since he started talking about, the Earth being flat, man, it's just been downhill from there, man. Like I said, just dumb ninja syndrome all over, guys. It
is weird to see, like, it's possible that he's not playing in any of the home games, and it's the reason why is because he's not vaccinated. Like, whoa, like these are games that could be meaningful or whatever, and just because it's crazy, man.
You ain't about to travel. If you can't play at the home game, bro, how you expect for me to let you get on the plane when we got to go out west?
Hell no. Ain't in the same boat. Yeah. There's other places doing the same thing.
Speaking of that, San Francisco. Yep, and Andrew Wiggins, he finally got it. He finally got
Hey, Andrew. Andrew's he's not a dumb smart nigga.
Yeah.
He finally said, you know what? I like these checks.
Yeah.
I like these cats out here.
Even though he was overrated. I mean, like I said,
Exactly. Yeah, he wasn't a good. Yeah, he a good player, but hey, he recognizes exactly what it is.
Yeah, I'm like, trade him.
Kyrie is one of the reasons why the Nets are favored by a majority of everybody, to be, NBA champions. Even though, spoiler alert, I'm still not a believer in the Nets. But we'll talk about that. We'll definitely talk about that, later. Yeah. And definitely, as the season goes on, I'll definitely give y'all an explanation. But again, like I said, when this guy's supposed to be y'all's leader, don't forget, this is the guy who basically blew up the Celtics. This guy. And
they haven't been right since then either.
Exactly. This guy left a wake of damage behind him when he left the Celtics. Don't forget this. Don't forget this, man. Like I said, it took LeBron James and his leadership to really keep that guy on the straight and narrow, man. But then after that, don't smart nigga syndrome out here, guys. It's just making the world worse. Making these sports the worst place out here, man. It's just Again, like I said, man,
dude can play, but he just his head ain't in the
and again, I hate talking about this topic, man, because this is one thing that, again, I personally think is an incredibly stupid thing to talk about right now. But again, it's in sports and it's affecting the game, and especially if one of the top three in the big three of any team is going to be sitting out because of it, then we got to talk about it. But again, if it's the local city that you're playing in policy, because again, it is public health. This is a public health concern. That's why New York has this law in effect, and that's why San Francisco has this law in effect. So this ain't a private thing.
Yeah.
This is public.
These are two of the biggest cities in the world.
Yeah, this is public health that we're talking about. And if you don't want to comply to the laws, then hey, you got to suffer the consequences, man. Like I said, there is no freedom from the consequences of our choices. I will say that again.
Rats in New York, bro. They big like rock rollers, bro. So yes, it's definitely a health concern, bro. For sure.
Some of those rats can test positive for COVID.
Yes. They need to get their booster shot.
Don't be talking about splitting like that, man. Y'all leave splitting alone.
Exactly, man.
With their lugs on.
Yeah.
Right. And the Yankee cap.
Yeah. Don't forget the Timbs.
And the North Face,
guys.
And the North Face jackets.
Yep, the bubble coats.
Vest. No, the vest. The bubble vest.
Damn.
Yeah. With shorts and Timbs on. Don't forget that. All right. Yes. Wade in the water out there after Hurricane Ida came through for sure.
God
damn. Damn, man. So what else y'all
shout out to our New York folks, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the New York guys.
Love y'all, man. BX baby.
New York.
So what else y'all expect from these preseason, from the NBA preseason?
No,
think Ben Simmons who's gonna pick up Ben Simmons?
Not a damn nobody.
Yeah.
Well, G League better pick his ass up.
I don't think the G League
better get ready to go play overseas, boy. For sure.
Damn.
They let his light skin ass over there. Hurtful.
Yeah, that man.
I'm thinking maybe the Rockets will get him.
I hope not, cause that dude Jalen Green seems like he's gonna be like the future. That dude, yeah, that dude is nice.
Yeah,
I'll send him to a team like send him to Oklahoma City.
Oh Lord,
they do need some rebuilding.
They got a lot of draft picks coming up. They can trade for him.
Send him to the G League. Jesus, man, not Oklahoma City.
Well, DC be out of the spotlight, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying he doesn't want to be part of that.
Tournament.
Yeah.
Send him to one of them teams in that thing called a tournament, man. They got some good players out there, man.
Talking about the TBT tournament?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that $1 million prize at the end that all of y'all motherfuckers got to share for sure.
everybody gonna end up winning end up winning $2,000.
Yep.
And
Yes.
then they get taxed.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So you come back with 500. Boy, then been everywhere, been in all kind of cities. Man, send them to the big three, man. That's where people go to die anyway, man. Send them to the big three.
Damn.
I mean, they be having some good games. They be having some good games, man.
They do.
These just jokes, y'all. These
Those
just
games have
jokes.
been on point.
Jokes, man.
They do. They really do, though.
Man, they got some good games, man. I'm just saying, send them to the big three, man.
Shout out to Ice Cube.
Ah, yes.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to what the Lakers gonna do, man. They see what they're gonna do this year. They got all them.
That's a mixture of the last 20 years of legends right there, boy.
Yes.
It really is, dog. It really is. It's like this look like it's gonna be the beginning of the Lord of the Rings, man. They getting everybody together. They about to go.
Hey.
They got Frodo. They about to go to the top, man. They about to go do their last ride. Get that ring, dog. Lord of the Rings.
All right. Last ride in the damn wheelchair.
Boy,
yes.
This is it. It look like this is it for real, like for everybody.
Guys, I just hope that Anthony Davis comes in focused this year.
Oh yeah,
please. I just want to see that one time. I want to see like Anthony Davis that's like athletic, healthy, like you know what I'm saying. He bulked up. He's focused. Like he's like out of the Kumpo. You know what I'm saying? Like I want him acting like you know what I'm saying. Like
basically.
Bro, who you got? Look who you got. You gonna have passing to you. You got Russell Westbrook, and you got LeBron James.
You got Rondo. So,
probably, bro, two of the best passers in the game right there.
Yeah,
bro, just be by the basket. Post it, be by the damn basket, or go up for the alley-oop. That's all you got to do. Russell want to get his triple-double, bro. Be open. Be available.
That's a good weapon to have open, man. It's a good weapon to have open.
Give it to you. Come on. Man.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Man, but hey. They can do some things. If on paper they can do things, but we'll see what happens when they get to the court, though.
Hopefully they had that Mamba mentality.
Yeah. Hawks. The Hawks as well, man. I said we'll see second year of the Hawks though, but yeah.
Nah, I'm definitely looking forward to the Hawks.
Yeah, me too, man. But you know what I'm looking for right now? It's Kobe tribute, man.
Kobe.
2-4.
This is episode 24.
Episode 24.
Yes.
You get to celebrate this twice, man.
Yeah, those last 24 hours in Colorado.
Yikes.
Why though? Man? It's supposed to be a tribute.
Oh, a tribute.
Yikes.
Love you, Kobe.
Yes, indeed. Kobe was a true NBA great. Got drafted in 1996 by the Charlotte Hornets and was traded the same day of the draft day to the Lakers for Vlade Divac and an Arch Deluxe meal at McDonald's.
Damn.
Not the Arch Deluxe.
That fish au filet. Yes. The boy got a McCafe and a broke ass milkshake machine. Boy, that's hurtful. That's hurtful, boy. Vlade Divac.
Man, hold on. Yo, T. So you told me that man got traded for? He got traded for a Happy Meal and a $1 large sweet tea.
Hey, I need that sweet tea though. I need that.
That's a sweetie meal, ain't it? That's a sweetie meal, ain't it? Hey, Donald with the medium tea. That's a sweetie meal, right?
Hey, man, just don't go to Fair Road, man. Shout out to States, bro, man.
Fair Road McDonald's. Yes.
Yes. Get that
don't
sweetie
go
meal.
To Fair Road, bro.
Never forget. Shout
out to Jesse Scott.
Ah, yeah. Jesse.
Hey, Jesse, what's up, man?
Tone.
Man, that was
his favorite. That was his favorite restaurant, man.
Yes, it was. Just too bad he couldn't get an Arch Deluxe.
Hey, man.
Mm.
Hey, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy,
Bro.
bro.
Bro, I think,
Damn.
man, Kobe when they won the championships, man. Hey, Kobe all the time was a dog, man. But when they was winning the championships, bro, woo, 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 woo. Hey, couldn't tell him nothing, dog.
No.
Couldn't tell him nothing. And then when him and Shaq was going back and forth, that was another favorite time, man. Shaq was making them diss songs. Oh man, that joke was hilarious, bro. Oh my God, that joke was too funny, man. But Kobe, scoring that 81 game, I watched that, man. That joke was woo. Man, boy,
That was crazy,
boy,
man.
Boy was on fire like NBA Jam.
Yeah.
Boy
When like Chris Milne was on that team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro, who passing? You
right.
After the other team score, if they score, pass it to Kobe, and you move the fuck out the way, man. Kobe,
Yeah.
That is true.
oh, bro.
Yeah.
He is the Green Knight. Ain't never been greener. But yeah, man, that's some of my favorite Kobe moments, man. But I'm done talking about Colorado, man.
This guy.
I ain't from Colorado, man. That was oof. But just like when we did the last episode to Jordan had his F ups too.
I'm about to say you got to make that as the elephant in the room, man.
All them women's that the young Jordan
you have to
had.
announce that. No, you have to announce that elephant in the room, man. That was a time that happened, yeah.
Things happen. Things happen. But Kobe got past that with that carrot, shine on. Well, boy came with that carrot, like, sorry, baby, I'm sorry. I'm about to play basketball again, though, so I'll see you after I get done winning these championships. But just let that rock sit on your hand for a little bit and let the money come into the bank account real quick.
This guy.
But I love you, Kobe, man. Messed up how you left the dog. That was jump with hurtful while I was in South Korea. Like, say what now? Kobe.
That shit was wild, wasn't it? That was some wild.
We was like
wow.
Me and Reggie was at B-Dubs. I think someone with Jesse with us too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
was crazy.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
That was really, to be honest with you, that was the initial start of the damn pandemic, to be honest with you. That was 2020.
Yeah, it was. The year went down. Boy, last year went downhill right after that, guys.
No, it went straight to the shit after that. That's when everything became what it was, man. It was after Kobe died, man. So like, dang.
Everything went to the shit.
It's some end of the world shit about to happen now.
Yeah. Bro, people was out there getting tattoos for Kobe out there in Korea, man. I like Kobe, but I don't know.
No, he was a global phenomenon, man. He was a global phenomenon.
In the Philippines, bro, they painted murals out there in the Philippines, bro. I don't
think people will understand how popular Kobe was, because one, a death like this hit. You know what I'm saying? Something like this. If a death like this hit and you on CNN all day, or you know what I'm saying, you're on every major network that is not sports related that has a story out of it, you're a real big deal. And Kobe had that. Only other person that did that when he died was Prince. And that's when everything kind of shut down, whatever. So like Kobe had one of those things for real. And Kobe had one of those things for real, man. And
listeners, if y'all can see our chat right now, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, we some fools on this thing, audience. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna
say it. I'm gonna say it.
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna say it. Chinese was cooking up that COVID when Kobe died, man. That was rough, bro. It's rough out here, man.
No, I won't put it past him. I won't put it past him.
Playing with it because, man, I was right there by it, man. That was crazy for sure.
The thing is, though, that's what people forget, man. Kobe was the biggest star in China.
Yes, he was. He was.
Mm-hmm.
He was
right next to Yao Ming, right? Like Yao Ming was the biggest boy. You know what I'm saying? And right after Yao Ming, it was Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
and then D Wade too. After them.
Real talk, and this is what I'm talking about. This is going to be this is global reach, man. So that's the crazy thing about it, and that's why Kobe was that dude. When I first got notice of Kobe, it was right after right after Jordan's era, like type of deal. To me, for me, it was like after Jordan had that 6th ring, boom. Then what's the dust settled and everything, right? All right, what's going to happen? Who's next up? And so I'm watching TV and I'm seeing Kobe Bryant. He had the afro, he had the number 8 jersey, and he just had this arrogance about him, man. He was like talking a lot of shit. Like he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna win. Like, he was that type of dude. He was like, damn, he's an arrogant that's an arrogant motherfucker for real. Like, but he wins. Like he say what he's gonna do and he does it. And this guy was, to me, the closest thing to Michael Jordan, next to Michael Jordan, because he did everything in the exact same form as Michael Jordan. Like he went up and he didn't get 6 championships, but he got 5, and he got 2. He got 1 set back to back to back, and the next set back to back. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was in Jordan form. It was in Jordan. It was just in Jordan type of fashion, and he was just destroying people. And he was like I'm saying I'm gonna be better than Jordan. He was the guy that was like trying to do it. Like everybody else was saying he was, but he was the only one that was 100% behind that. And he created this whole vibe, the Mamba mentality. So that was a big deal, man. So his transitioning into the 24, which is the episode we're talking about now, he was still going hard in the paint. And for him to even do something after he retired, and he won an Oscar, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude just wins consistently. Like, he just wins. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just how that works for me, man. So that's definitely my influence and my memories of Kobe, man, all throughout from the beginning. Where I was like, damn, this dude was super arrogant to like, damn, he's just that player, man. He's just that player.
I know my memorable Kobe moments was his final game when he scored like 60 points. That was definitely the perfect way for him to end his career.
Yeah.
Like Jordan again, just like Jordan.
Yeah, and it was another bad time. Another bad time doing Kobe's 10-year in the NBA. Y'all remember that time he got that 2-piece from Chris Charles?
Boy.
Well.
Boy, those are them times I'm saying, like, these people these are hit in the face. Yeah, that's what happened, man.
Hey, if only he was allowed now to do a little celebrity boxing. Yes.
Man. I think after that, that's when he was wearing number 8. I think after that he went to number 24.
You had to, bro. You had to change the number after that, bro. You had to do after that, man.
You don't know me. You don't know me with this number on. But Kobe, your name's on the back. We know what you got.
Y'all remember when he had that on that photo shoot and he was wearing those weird ass clothes like he was from the Middle East, and he had a little hat on and he was looking like he was in the GQ magazine. And then the people at the game had an oversized blown up version of it, and they held it up while he was shooting free throws. They held it up in front of him like, look at you posing like this. I'm trying to mess him up.
Hey,
remember that time, bro.
Hey man,
Kobe reached out a little bit on that one, man. He was looking, like, all right, Kobe.
After he got drugged through the mud and the rocks in Colorado, hey man, you gotta switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta change up the style, right? You gotta
gotta wear all the Sandman gear so he can cover up.
Whoa.
Man.
Put folks to sleep. Put folks to sleep, man. Forget about what happened, bro. Put folks to sleep out here, man. But nah, guys, man. I'll continue with the elephant in the room. I'll be that guy, man, to just say, you know what?
What?
Beforehand, full transparency, I wasn't a Kobe fan growing up, mainly because I wasn't a Lakers fan growing up, man. I never been a Lakers fan. I never liked the Lakers, and seeing them, win. When those 3 straight, with him, Shaq and Phil, even though I still have respect for Phil for what he did with the Chicago Bulls, I still never got with the Lakers campaign. And like you said, Ronaldo, a lot of it because it's a Kobe, this arrogant dude. Because honestly, when I first saw him, I didn't think about him, being the next Michael. I thought he was another try hard. I thought he was a try hard who made a terrible song that should just go somewhere and stop and just stop being that, man. Cause I know y'all remember when Kobe
That was a really
put out
bad
that
song
doggone
too.
Kobe song.
I did.
Tyra Banks.
He was acting like Jay-Z and everything. Like, ooh, damn.
Exactly. Like I said, Tyra Banks
bad.
video, man. That's like, man, how on earth did you
It was
get Tyra?
bad.
I said, how did your lame ass get Tyra Banks in this video, bro? What did you do to convince her to come fuck with your campaign, bro? But nah, like I said, man. So I wasn't really feeling Kobe like that back then, man. But again, when Colorado happened, when the Colorado incident happened, and I saw, even though they didn't show a face though, but when I heard about, some little white girl was accused this man of rape, I was like, man, ain't no way, bro.
Oh, yeah, I knew that was bullshit when that happened.
Ain't no way. Yeah, I figured it was bullshit. And when seeing him, go to court of Colorado, come back the next day, drop like 50 on cats' heads. That gave me a respect for. That gave me respect for Kobe to say, okay, this guy is a different cat.
Yeah, man, he was light on his feet after the night, man. Light on his feet, relaxed and everything, man. Just came back.
It was wild, man. It was wild. Like, dang, it was a whole big deal. It was on TV and everything. Like, ooh, what's going on?
Exactly. Like you said, that was a huge deal, like literally earlier that day in court. He came back the next night. It's a dropping 50 on Portland out here, bro. So yeah, again, that showed me, that dude was focused. And again, just over time, seeing how he really approached the game, he was such a cerebral. It wasn't just his physical gifts, man. Like I said, he was cerebrally. I think he was a much more cerebral guy that folks actually gave him credit for. Like you said, that he had a steeliness and just a coldness about him that again you couldn't help but to admire and respect, because this dude really knew the assignment throughout his entire career. This man said, "Look, forget the bullshit. I'm going to go out here and win rings. If you're not part of that campaign, either sit your ass on the bench or get the fuck on, man." Because I remember I was mad that I was mad that Shaq, I would say, oh, Kobe ran Shaq off, Kobe ran Shaq off. But you know what? Shaq wasn't focused. And that was just on him. He just wanted to play the big ass goofy dude. And Kobe wasn't with that bullshit. Kobe's like, look,
yeah.
get your shit together. Get the fuck on, man. Again, at the end of the day, especially if you've been working, being in the real world or working real jobs, for any period of time, man, you can actually learn to respect that. Especially when you're in a position to actually, give those orders. You can respect exactly, where someone like Kobe was coming from. He just said, "Cut the shit. We out here."
Remember what he said to remember what he said to Dwight Howard the first time he was at the Lakers. Tell him to be on that mentality. Like, look, I ain't called him. What he called him? Called him straight up pussy. Like, okay, you ain't playing. You're not ready to be on the scene. And he asked for that trade, and the first thing shooting out of LA, just right there and there. And then of course you see him end up coming back after Kobe, time passing. But it's the same thing. Like, look, my mentality is I'm winning. Again, where do you see the correlation of that though from? Jordan. So it's kind of like, it's just that big. It's just Kobe is you have to push him and put him in the conversation if anything, if he's closest to Jordan, because he's equal to him in a lot of the stuff that he did.
I think that's when you really say, Ronaldo, that this really is a true student. That this really is a true student of Jordan. Jordan's right here, because like I said,
man.
It wasn't just the physical gifts. It was he had a true mentality of, like I said, again, when he showed the mentality, like I said, I think that's when you could really respect where he was coming from and what he was trying to do. So like I said, from then on, man, I was like, yeah, man, Kobe. I said, Kobe was it for me, man. I said, I ain't got to see nothing else, man. And he showed it again, winning 2 more rings after Shaq left.
Yeah, it was like again, it was like if I can put it as in a movie analogy, it was like the movie with Will Smith facing himself. What was it called?
What, Gemini?
Yeah, Gemini Man. Yeah, it was basically
Gemini Man.
Kobe was the young Will Smith, man, on that thing, and as Jordan was getting ready to ride off. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was just seeing a young youth like just doing the same thing that he was doing. And like, man, okay, this is gonna be Kobe right here, man. Kobe's gonna do his thing. And then Kobe eventually turned off into his own, own lane, got out of Kobe's shadow and became Kobe. So that was a cool way for him to work that stuff out. So it was a good legacy that he left behind, man. It really was.
Yes, sir. And also, like I said, and also just to end this on a funny note, man. So something lighter, man. Since a lot of it was probably
Oh yeah, I'm ready for this.
much more
Let's go.
a much more somber tone. There probably will be should have. But one of my favorite Kobe memories is that game two against the Suns back in 2006, where it was now shortly that Steve Nash was MVP, and clearly Kobe felt some type of way about it, and Kobe delivered the mother of all posters to the young man Steve Nash.
Oh yeah,
I will never forget seeing that.
He took that thing personally.
Oh yeah,
he took it personally, guys.
Hey, if Kobe was a soccer ball, Steve Nash was doing a header.
Hey yo.
Oh shit, right.
Hey yo.
That shit stains on your collar right there, boy. That thing is horrible.
Hey yo.
Horrible out there, boy. They ain't even jump. He did like the quarter Vince Carter. Vince Carter jumped over a dude's head in the game, but he just like, hold on, let me put these on you real quick.
On you, bro.
Bruh. He came from that baseline, bruh. He put that thing on. Steve Nash, boy. And Steve Nash still can't wipe up the god dang, man.
Nope.
Every time he tell the players on the net something, they be like, hold on, Steve. Hold on. You really trying to talk right now, bro? You were trying to coach us because you got dunked on by Kobe Bryant, bro. That was disrespectful. Real disrespectful. I wonder how it was when they was on the All-Star team, and you know how they be talking in the locker room and stuff. Oh, he was like, "Hey, bro, you remember?" Kobe like, "Hey, bro, you remember when I dunked on you, dog?"
Oh, he did.
Oh yeah, he brings.
Oh yeah, too.
You got
the
trading card. I got the trading card right here if you don't remember.
They go to highlight right now. They showing. I don't know why, but they just showing the highlight right now.
Hold on. Let me pull up the video on my phone.
It'd be Kobe setting up the screen and in the locker room just to have it set up like that. Like, look, I'm gonna show you on the screen. Look.
Hey, when they call your name out, they're gonna show this replay. When we go out,
just wave at it, bro. When it happens, just wave at it.
Just let it happen, man.
Ball don't lie, son.
No, it don't. Oh yes, y'all boys got in the y'all boys
balls deep, as they say on the Cleveland show. But anyway,
that was a good song, man. That was a good song.
Yeah, it was. Y'all boys got in closing shout outs. Y'all want to give out?
Shout out.
Definitely, I definitely want to give that shout out, man. I'm definitely give that shout out to the boys for sure. Well, good show as always. Glad to be able to talk about the good stuff. And again, shout out to B. Willingham coming out and supporting out to the Booster Club, man. Like I said, a lot of folks like to watch the football games in a certain way. And it was cool for you to be part of that. So definitely encourage listeners out there to go, definitely boost up your club, that you go watch your games at, man. It's dope. And definitely shout out to the listeners for sure for checking us out. We got people that are really interested in what we got going on, man. So I can't wait to continue moving forward with what we got. Especially we got some cool stuff coming in the future. So Deal. And shout out to definitely shout out to Devo Samuel for I got my you can see my screenshot. I got Devo Samuel wearing the Tiny Lester, aka Devo, shirt that he wore on Friday, and it's kind of dope because it has a little like a picture of him on the T-shirt. So it's weird. It's dope how he did it, but like
Yeah, that's funny.
Devo is doing Devo things right now in the league. So
yes.
So yeah, definitely shout out.
All right, what about
For sure. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to B. Willingham for coming up with this platform for us to get our opinions out about these good old sports. Thanks for inviting me in and letting me give my crazy opinion on some of these fine sports that are going on in this crazy world that we live in. Shout out to the people that's getting vaccinated. And hopefully the unvaccinated folks will come on board. Not to force you, man, but hey, man, just let's all be healthy and safe out here. That's all we're preaching around here. Shout out to mom and dad. I'll see y'all soon. See y'all hopefully for Thanksgiving. If not, I'll see y'all in December.
Turkey Day.
Shout out to my girl, her birthday tomorrow. See you on Friday, baby. We're gonna be in the mountains, in them cabins and everything. Yeah, buddy. And shout out to the homies, the other homies on the podcast, man. Mr. Young Clifton himself, my brother from another mother, and then the young Ronaldo Leon. We used to be slapping them kids at the Boys and Girls Club together.
This guy.
In good old Statesboro. But yes.
Right.
If your kid was bad, hey, we was kicking ass. But anyway, love
you
y'all,
wild, man.
Love
You
He
wild.
really is, man.
Keep listening, man. Y'all keep hey, we on Apple, we on Spotify, we on YouTube, we on Twitter. Hey, man, check us out, man.
Yes, indeed.
You got the
Check
tweets.
us
You got
out.
the tweets.
Check us out.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna give a shout out. I'm gonna give my shout out to McDonald's. Maybe they can bring back the Arch Deluxe. I'm just saying.
Man.
Hey,
Bring back the
y'all
Arch
bring back,
Deluxe.
y'all bring back the
Man.
What about
McRib.
the Arch Deluxe, don't you, huh?
Hey, y'all bring back the McRib like 2-3 times a year, man. Y'all might as well do the same thing.
And
for Arch
nobody
Deluxe.
be wanting that either. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
About that, dog. Arch Deluxe, man. You. Hey, I like that campaign right there, B. I want that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
My
Start
own
a
damn
hashtag. Start a hashtag. Listen, bring back the Arch Deluxe.
Yes,
Let's hit
indeed.
McDonald's.
Oh,
Yep. And stay tuned for next week. We're gonna have it's gonna be a hockey episode. Nah,
yeah.
Whoa.
it's not gonna be a hockey episode.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Not at all, man. But I
Ain't
tell you what, though,
We
man.
playing? I mean, we
Yes.
already lost people because we talked about Colorado, but I'm just saying that things happen, man. Things happen. But Reggie, you got it, dog.
Well, yeah, man. I said I'll just give of course, man. First and foremost, man. Shout out to my other coworkers. Yeah, they are my coworkers because we still aren't gonna make money off this, though, man. But shout out to my
We
co-hosts.
working.
Yes, we are working hard out here, man. Shout out to my co-host. Of the first rounders, man. Shout out to Brandon Ray for founding this thing, and the good man King Leon,
Yes, sir.
and the boy Tariq Rivers. As always,
Yes, sir.
Yep. Shout out to the Armbar Chronicles, man. We coming back.
Armbar.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
So we coming back in this
I'm ready.
thing. Man. Shout out to Young
I'm
Smart.
ready.
He just moved into his house, a week ago. So
He got
man,
monies.
yeah, man, house that that him and the fam built, man. So big shout out to him, man. And of course, man, shout out to the listeners, who've been supporting us, man. Again, shout out to Brian from the San Francisco watch party, man. And so that we definitely appreciate the love and the support, man. And again, just everybody else, man. Everybody else who's doing the same thing, even though we don't recognize you, we don't personally shout you out, man.
Tam,
everybody else, man.
Gotta shout out Tam for the merch. Tam.
Oh yeah, man. Tamara, man.
Tamara, yes.
What's up, bro?
Damn. Shout out.
Definitely, man. So we definitely hit her up, man. So
Yes.
I need one of those masks, one of those koozies in my life, bro.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
we can get that.
Oh, yeah.
We can get that for you. We can get that.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Oh,
Appreciate
yeah.
that,
Yeah,
Make the
man.
cut.
And not only that, man.
We branded, baby. We branded.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are, man. But and that's last but not least, man. Shout out to Bubba Wallace, man, who became
Bubba.
the first African American driver since Wendell Scott to win a race in the Cup Series, and that was all the way back in 1963.
Dang, how they let that happen?
Damn.
Man,
He must have been a real light skin back then.
man. Oh, God.
Damn.
I mean, hey, man. Like I said, that's one thing that people need to just realize, man. That we've been through some shit in this country, and God knows that. God knows that we've always been through hell, man. Even through the hell, we found a way to persist and found a way to still ring bells out here, man. So
Yes, indeed.
So no matter the decade, man, Black excellence did not happen after the 1964 Civil Rights Act. Black excellence is in the DNA of this country. And there's a time, to recognize it on the show. I'm gonna take time to recognize it and give the due that it's due. Because that's how we roll out here. That's what you're going to roll. So again, that's just my mini rant for them to shout out. But just know, man, Black excellence, is Black excellence, doesn't just begin in the 20th century, man. It's been here through the country's founding.
Yes, sir.
So you team Lex?
What's that?
Oh, damn.
You team Lex?
Yeah.
This
Team
guy.
Lex for tonight?
Yeah.
Son of a-
It's all right. It's all right, Tariq. It's okay if
Jesus,
you want to join. You know what I'm saying? You want
I
to
ain't
join?
joining a
You got to do.
goddamn
There's a couple of things you got to do, bro. You got to bleach. You got to do a little
You better
bit
contact
of,
Sammy Sosa on that.
swatting.
Sammy
Sammy
Sosa.
Sosa.
Shout out to Michael Jackson.
Sammy Sosa definitely get you right. Yeah. Get some of the reverse stuff going on.
This guy.
We got you though, man. We got you. Don't worry.
Ain't
We got
doing
you.
it, dog. Ain't doing it. Stay black.
We got you, bro.
But
Gonna be- the president is I'll be sure.
I ain't got time for it.
Yeah, man. But shout out Bubba Wallace. Yeah, shout out
The same, bro.
Yeah, you definitely. But Bubba Wallace.
Shout out to Bubba, man, for sure.
How they doing the thing, man? I said he got the Confederate flags out of NASCAR, man. So he doing big things out here, man. So keep doing your thing, young man.
Yes, indeed.
Keep doing the thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like it, man.
We're gonna support your campaign, brother.
Drive, man. Just freaking drive.
Drive and don't stop.
Oh, yeah.
like it.
Run them off the road. Run them off the
Drive it.
track if you got to.
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Yes.
Don't
And
stop
on
for
that.
nobody. Even if your tire's on fire, keep going.
Yes.
Yikes.
Yes. Like Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't
Right.
first, you're last.
Oh, yes. That's all sweet baby Jesus right there, boy. Sweet baby Jesus.
Yes, indeed. Yes. And on that note, man.
Y'all wow.
And on that note, we out.
Oh,
Peace.
yes.
Yes,
Till
sir.
next time, good listeners.
Till next
man.
time.
Follow us on all social media platforms. Maybe not Facebook, man. Facebook might get shut down, in the next month or so.
Yeah.
But we out here on Instagram. We got Twitter. We got we ain't shut down,
YouTube.
man. We do got Snapchat. Yeah, YouTube. We got Snapchat.
We ain't got Snapchat just yet, but
You got
I'm
Snapchat.
I'm working on it. So yeah.
Speaking into existence. Speaking into claiming.
Yeah.
You got claiming.
Coming
man.
soon, Snapchat.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Just like the
Baby.
movies.
Coming soon, TikTok.
Hey, that's what Kobe
Don't
said
worry,
to that white
y'all.
girl.
TikTok is gonna be fun. Ooh.
See. And on that note,
Hey, TikTok is gonna be good, man. Y'all wait for the TikTok.
on that note, we'll see y'all next week. Deuces.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Specialist Rivers won't be here. Hey-o.
Meditate, sell the things that I cannot change. Like I never sell my ass or my soul for fame. I'm so player, pimp tight, real kosher. I'm debonair. Don't need no deal or exposure for the nation.